Cigarette smoke kills nearly 480,000 people each year, and due to health concerns, smokers are turning faster than ever to the newer e-cigarettes to help them quit. But are they safe for you and your children to be using? Joining us today is Dr. Andrew Hyland. He's the chair of the Department of Health Behavior at Roswell Park Cancer Institute. Dr. Hyland, I think parents have a lot of questions about, are these safe to use? They're attractive to teenagers.
Yeah, are they safe? Clearly, I think the data show that they're not safe. It's a matter of are they safer than cigarettes? And I think that's a clear message that, as you just mentioned, 480,000 deaths a year attributable to cigarette smoking.
So what kind of regulations are there on these e-cigarettes, if any at all?
Yeah, regulations on e-cigarettes, I mean, it's really a no man's land in many ways. In New York, you do have to be 18 to purchase, although it's unclear how well that's being enforced. But you'll see e-cigarettes advertised on television. If you have the stomach for it, you can check out the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue for a very prominent, very provocative ad that really speaks to this sort of marketing to appeal, in particular to kids, really trying to sell it as a sexy alternative.
And that's interesting too, because there's also, in the traditional cigarette industry, there's not only regulations on the cigarettes themselves, but also the advertising of them. So there's not many regulations on the ads either. Huh?
Yeah, I think, and the marketing is key. If e-cigarettes are marketed as a way to help people get off of cigarettes exclusively, that would be, I think that would be a significant public health gain. But if they're being marketed to try to help people circumvent smoke-free laws and keep them smoking, or to encourage kids to take up e-cigarettes, then that's, there's a reason to be concerned about that.
And let's talk about some of those concerns. What are the health concerns associated with e-cigarettes?
So e-cigarettes, I think clearly, if those that have the belief that they're safe, that's wrong. So there's levels of particulate matter, acrolein, which is a weed killer, formaldehyde, which is an embalming agent. So clearly there's bad stuff that's in there. But it really comes down to who's using them and how are they being marketed. That will ultimately tell us whether these are good for public health or a mistake that's in the works right now.
We're also hearing about some schools where teenagers are using them in the bathrooms on school premises. These students, they're making their way into our public schools. So what, from the industry, what is your recommendation for administrators?
Yeah, well, I think clearly use of e-cigarettes or any other tobacco product on school grounds, it shouldn't, there's no place for it.
Absolutely. What else should people know about these? Do you see them eventually, the industry cracking down on regulating these?
Yeah, so right now the Food and Drug Administration has the authority to regulate tobacco products and their marketing. E-cigarettes right now are in a limbo period. It's expected that sometime over the next few weeks or few months that the FDA will exert their authority over e-cigarettes, but it's really unknown exactly what they will do. Will they clamp down on the marketing? Will they put in product regulations to monitor levels of nicotine and other components? It's unknown.
All right, Dr. Andrew Hyland from Roswell Park Cancer Institute, thanks for helping fill in some of the blanks today on this new and emerging industry. We'll continue to check in with you about this as it moves forward.
Okay.